Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. Calling the shots at quarterback, the fifth-year dual threat out of Liberty. Here's Malik Willis.
There were sure a lot of people quick to write off Malik and his career after a rough start to it. But we've seen this resurrection, this whole process take place in today's NFL. Just when you think somebody's a bust, well, they show up and make plays.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
And it brings up third down.
Here's Willis to the air. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. And now it is 4th and 17.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
On the punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. Takes this one at the 40. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. Bringing him out now in his 3rd season, one of the game's young stars at the position. Here is Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and that for the first time. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Daniels. Drops back. It's brought in over the middle. Touchdown, Commanders! Terry McLaurin, 14 yards.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
The score, Commanders 7, Dolphins nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here comes Malik Washington. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. To throw, here's Willis. That's caught, Devon Achane. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Third down run from Achane. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
He has it at the 13. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Miami. Now pitch it to Krosky Merritt. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Now give it to Krosky Merritt. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And it's going to be first down, Commanders.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Daniels hit, he lost the football. And it looks like the Dolphins have it.
That's quarterback's living nightmare and a defender's dream right there. Not just to get the sack and get home, the sack follow. That's what these defenders live for.
Throwing is Willis. Rushes right there as he releases it. He goes nowhere near the targets. Going to avoid a sack there, Brock. Get a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Now Willis looking to throw on second down. Here's a screen for Achane. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. And they sure could use these 3 points, partners. They try to line up the field goal. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. Escapes a defender. He goes out of bounds on the return. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part pays off with the first down.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Daniels back to throw. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. That's going to bring up a Commanders first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. He dodged the tackle. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And it is a first down, Washington. All set to go now from the 35.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 35.
Throwing now, Daniels. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up second down.
McLaurin, incomplete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
One drawn up here for Daniels. And he is in with the dive. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels brought one back earlier and now takes one across. On is Moody for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Commanders 14, Dolphins 3. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They go play action. Here's Willis. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Leo Chenal there on the coverage.
Here's Willis. And he's going to be brought down back at the 13-yard line. Deron Payne. And that's going to bring up third and very long. And they've got to get 20 or more. Willis. He's making a bid for it. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And that's going to be a Dolphins first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Miami.
The play fake. Now Willis to throw. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up second.
For Will Kazmarek. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Willis looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. And that forces this offense into a 4th and 20.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them right side of it.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. They'll punch it away again. Bradley Kenyon headed back out. Lane here to handle the return. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Commanders and running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. And he almost throws this away on the first snap of the drive. Put it in the harm's way, but the pick is dropped. So you're going to see 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. Well, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Daniels now. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play and put so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
1st and 10 from the 32. To throw, Daniels. Pass is cut at the 9. And a dive. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. On is Moody for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead now up to 18 points.
Dolphins 3. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Lewis in the pistol. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
1st down, Dolphins.
Willis now. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Mikey Sammerskill.
Willis to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Third and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Jukes away from one. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Escapes the defender. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And it's going to be first down, Commanders. And we will not have a final snap as that takes us to the end of 2. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Jeremy McNichols now to return. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Commanders and running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. And the second half's going to start with a run by Krosky-Merritt. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Daniels setting up the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, third and long. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Out of the gun, White. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and goal, Krosky-Merritt. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Krosky-Merritt again.
At the Dolphins.
And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Stopped for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on third and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Daniels. And this is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Moody able to tack on that extra point. And they continue piling onto this lead.
Commanders 28, Dolphins 3. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins send a running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Man in motion here. 2nd down carry for Achane. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is going to be caught. The heave connects. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, a 27-yard score. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
On is Moody for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they pad their lead by 1.
Makes the score. Commanders 35, Dolphins 3. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. The Miami offense headed out there now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
First down now, ball at the 33.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Dolphin first down.
Tough design run here for Willis. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Willis. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you 1 more play. With how much they lost on that play, well,
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play fake here. Daniels buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And into the end zone for the Washington touchdown. Much like they have throughout this entire game, Brock, the opportunities to score just keep arriving, and that lead just keeps growing.
Just the best part of team sports, right? One side feeds the other side, that feeds the other side, and it's just an inferno right now. It's led to a lopsided score up there.
On is Moody for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they add another to their lead.
The score, Commanders 42, Dolphins 3. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
To throw, here's Willis. Screen here. It's Gordon. And that's going to be limited to a pickup of 5 if they're lucky. Good rally to the football by the defense. That brings up 4th down. So the Dolphins ready for the punt. Picked up at the 38. Who dodged the tackle. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. Daniels back to throw. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that's going to bring up a Commanders first down.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Jukes away from 1. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Krosky Merritt, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning.
2nd and 6.
Commanders put this one away a long time ago. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Krosky Merritt on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Barbell.
Throwing now, Daniels. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
On the play. That's good for a Commanders first down.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And stop me if you've heard this before, bro. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
On is Moody for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And yep, go ahead, add another point to their lead.
Dolphins 3. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. We put a receiver in motion left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. 2nd and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. On the give, it's Gordon. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders.